Hello. Happy Easter Eve. Yesterday was Good Friday. Tomorrow is Easter Day. So happy the Saturday in between. All right. So I thought about this problem. Okay, and I got the answer right there. Okay. So why don't you compare with your answer if you thought about it? Okay. Right there. L is equal to log B of n. Okay. It's that simple. And we'll go through some examples. All right. But before that, um, let's talk. Okay, so in humanology in 2019, we have seven virtues, or maybe eight virtues: exercise, diet, work, ambition, religion, well, I forgot the other two. Exercise, diet, you have to work. Okay, you need to have work. You gotta work. That bring in money. Okay, you have to. And then you have ambition. Okay, and you need religion. Yeah, friendship. Okay, you need friendship, relaxation. Okay, you need to rest. Like on the seventh day, God rested. Right, you have to have some quality rest, relaxation. Okay, so yeah, those are seven virtues in humanology. Okay, 2019. Okay, so that's that. Alright, you can say add some other stuff like tobacco. You can add tobacco, alcohol, those are good stuff, and also hobby. Okay, yeah, or you can combine some of this too. Okay, you have a I mean, cigarette is not too necessary, especially when you are a woman. It's not that necessary that you smoke cigarettes or drink alcohol. It's not too necessary for a woman. Okay, but if you're a man, probably it's a good idea. Okay, unless you have some medical condition. Okay, so barring medical condition, probably it's a good idea to smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol. Okay, in a proper manner. Alright. So yeah, cigarette, alcohol, yeah, it's kind of optional. Okay, and hobby, again, it's optional. Okay, because for me, this is my hobby, humanology series, and also it's my ambition. Okay, so alright. Well, we have L is equal to log B of n. I'll just give you very few examples, okay? Because it turned out to be a paper tiger. It's such a very simple concept, okay? So you have logarithm of base 10, and let's say you have 10 to the 6, okay? Is equal to what? 6, okay? So 10 to the 6 is like 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It's a million, 1 million. So yeah, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's roughly equal to the number of digits, which is length of this number. Okay, yeah, more or less, more or less. Okay, roughly. Okay, roughly. Okay, so this is base, and this guy is the actual number, and roughly equal to the length of that number. Okay. Now, number 8, okay, number 8. Number 8 is equal to 100 in 1000 in the base 2, right? 1248. Okay, so logarithm base 2 of this actual number 8, which is 2 to the third, okay, is equal to 3, which is about the length of these digits. Length is 4. There are four of them, 0001, okay? You got it? It's like this, okay? So that's all the example I'm gonna give you, all right? Because it's such a basic concept. So it was paper tiger. I had no idea in the beginning, like, what the relationship would be. Yeah, I kind of guessed. My conjecture was, hypothesis was, it's probably logarithmic, you know. So n is equal to b to the l. Another way to express the relationship between the base, length of a word, and the number itself. We can call this as a noble function, like NBL, kind of noble, okay? Noble function, okay? Or noble equation, okay? Okay. So equation, okay, you can call this as function, okay? N is a dependent variable and B and L independent variable, or B is equal to Lth radical of N, okay? Okay, so or L equal log B to the nth. Okay, so it's all same thing. Okay, so okay, beautiful relationship, isn't it? Okay. So yeah, up here, L is the dependent variable. So L is a function of two variables, B and N. Okay. Downstairs, N is the dependent variable, and B and L, they are the two inputs. Down here, B is the dependent variable, and B is the function of two variables, L and N. Okay. So they kind of rotate with each other. Just like permutation algebra we've been doing. It's kind of rotation, okay? So, you know, kind of dancing, you know. There's this musicological term, ronda. Ronda. How do you spell it? Well, I have to look it up. My phone is charging, so probably you write like this. Okay, ronda, I think. Okay, like rotation. Okay, rotation. So the permutation notation, I mean, in permutation algebra, the cyclone. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, right? We can call this ronda notation, okay, ronda, because it's rotating. Ronda notation or just cyclone notation. Okay, so okay, and we get back to the discussion of permutation algebra. All right, because we figured this out, this equation. Okay, noble equation. Okay, so this notation we can call it dovetail notation of cyclone, or just cyclone notation, or we can just call it cyclone, or ronda notation, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the order of fermion. Okay, is the here was the order of fermion 4. Okay, because there are four distinct digits. That's why order that is 4. Dimension of fermion is, it could be one dimensional, or it could be matrix, two dimensional, or it could be a cube, a three-dimensional matrix, tensor. Yeah, though that will be the dimension of fermion. Okay. Yeah, you can expand to multi-dimensional thing. Okay. Or later on, you can expand this to integers or real numbers. Okay, or complex numbers. Yeah, it's up to you. Okay. Now we are just dealing with positive integers. Okay. But it doesn't have to stay that way. Okay. Yeah, you can generalize always. Okay. So we're just doing the basics here. All right. So okay. I'm gonna grab my phone. Okay. I take a nice picture of this, and then we continue. Okay. Right. Um, I forgot one thing in that humanological virtues. Of course, there are many virtues, right? But one thing I forgot is clean. You have to be clean, okay? You have to clean your house, clean yourself, okay? So, yeah, cleanliness. So, yeah, many virtues, okay? Alright. Oh, yeah, I gotta take a picture of this, right? So, now we'll do this, okay? Because we want to get this done and over with so that we can erase it, alright? So, let's take a nice picture. Actually, this Italian term probably is maybe rondo without H and O at the end. Rondo, ronda. I, I forgot. So let me look it up, okay? It means rotate, okay? Yeah, that's what I thought. Rondo. Yeah, it's Rondo, I think. Okay, I think that's what the musical term, you know, rotation, variation, constant theme with some variation, just like blues music. Okay, yeah. What 1 4 5 is that blues progression? Something like that. Yeah, I love blues. Okay, let's get to this. All right, shall we? Because given order, what is the order of Permian length of that Permian? Okay. Actually, the cyclone. Okay, the length of a cyclone using this rondo notation. We just call it ronda notation. I don't know where I got this from. Ronda. Maybe it's a girl's name. I don't know. Okay. Let's look it up. Does it have any meaning? Ronda? I think it can make a nice girl's name. I think it's a girl's name. Hey, whatever. Yeah, or dovetail notation, okay, in cyclone, okay, so. Alright. Okay. Now, we talked enough of a cyclone, okay, so let's take a break from that. Here you have epsilon and E identity, okay, so let's just think about fifth order, okay, 1 2 3 4 5, okay, okay, this parameter is E, okay, because this one maps to itself, okay, 1 becomes 1, 2 becomes 3, I mean 2 becomes 2, blah blah blah, right? And then we have epsilon, okay, I mean epsilon is opposite. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 1 become 5, 2 become 4, 3 becomes 3, 4 becomes 2, and 5 become 1. Okay, this is what we call epsilon. Okay, it's a fermion. Okay, now in a cyclone notation, 1 become 5. Okay, 1 become 5, 5 become 1 become 5, 5 become 1. Okay, 2 become 4, 4 become 2. Okay, so 2, 4. 3 becomes 3, so we don't need to write that. Okay, so this is the like composition. Okay, so yeah, when length of a cyclone is less than the order of this fermion, we don't have to repeat. We don't have to make this dovetail notation, Ronda notation. Okay, why? Because it's obvious. It's small, something smaller. Alright. If the length of a cyclone is equal to the order of this fermion, then we have to use this dovetail notation, Ronda notation. Why? Because otherwise we are equalizing two different fermions. Okay, so because cyclone fermion, they're slightly different. All right, so I gave you example, right? Like let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just shift it, okay? Let's shift it to the right, okay? So then you have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay. So this fermion can be expressed as 1 become 5, 5 become 4, 4 becomes 3, 3 becomes 2, and 2 becomes 1. Okay, if you just write it like that, no, that you're wrong, because this you can confuse yourself as this cyclone. What if somebody mistake this as a fermion, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 become 1, 2 become 5? That's two totally different fermion. Okay, so that's why you better write 1 here, so that to remind yourself and also let the world know this guy is not fermion, it's a cyclone. Okay, so but if length of cyclone is less than order of fermion, yeah, you don't have to repeat, you don't have to dovetail. Okay, so yeah. So this is epsilon. Okay, and it's very symmetric. Okay, it's like 180 degree reflection. All right, it is different from rotation. Rotation is we rotate to the right, to the left. Okay, and there are 5 of them, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are only 5 of them. Rotation. Okay, but here what you did was you read it from right to left. You reversed it. Okay, you cannot get this epsilon through shifting, like left shift, right shift. You cannot do that. You cannot come up with this reflection. We call it reflection. Okay, I guess we can call it R for reflection, or inverse, reverse. Okay, yeah, so they're two totally different stuff. Okay, and as you can see, if you just shift a fermion, like right shift, left shift, like rotation. Okay. You cannot quite decompose this any further. Okay. But if you do reflection, yeah, they are decomposable. Okay. We are discovering some basic properties of fermions. Okay. Isn't it cool? I like it. Oh, look how pretty that is. Neon sign. Natural light neon sign. Anyways, let's get back to this guy. Okay, so what is this epsilon guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are reading from right to left, just like Arabic. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Actually, this epsilon can be thought as some kind of operator. Okay. We'll call it minus operator. Okay. Let's say you have some random fermion like 2, 5, 1, 3, 4. Okay. It's a fermion, right? Minus of that is just you read from right to left. Okay. 4, 3, 1, 5, 2. So yeah, it's a unary operator. It's a function. Okay. Inverse, kind of reversal or reflection function. Okay. Okay. It's reversal. It's not inverse. Okay, because inverse, that's inverse function. Okay, inverse. Let's see. You have 2, 5, 1, 3, 4, right? There's a fermion. The same as like 1 goes 2, 2 goes 5, 3 becomes 1, 4 becomes 3, 5 becomes 4. Okay? Inverse of that, I mean, reverse of that is 1 becomes 4, 2 becomes 3, 3 becomes 1, 4 becomes 5, 5 becomes 2. Okay? Probably they are not very related. Or maybe there is some relationship. Okay? So let's see. 2, 5, 1, 3, 4 is equal to what? So 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3 becomes 1, 4 becomes 3, 5 becomes 4. So can we decompose this? 1, 2, 2, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 1. No. It's not decomposable. How about this guy? 1 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 5, 5 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, 3 becomes 1. Okay, there's some interrelationship. Our conjecture is that if this pi fermion is non-decomposable, probably its reflection is also non-decomposable. Actually, that is wrong. Why? Because in general, that's not correct. Why? We just did it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 becomes 1, 2 becomes 2, 3 becomes 3, 4 becomes 4, 5 becomes 5. So it's non-decomposable, right? Because in a cyclone decomposition, you can write this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1 become 1, 2 become 2, 3 become 3, 4 become 4, 5 become 5. But so it's non-decomposable, okay? And actually, I guess this is some kind of decomposition. All right, so yeah, we can say it is decomposable. But the reflection of that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah, it's 1, 5, 5, 1, 2, 4, 4, 2, and 3, right? 3 becomes 3. So yeah, different kind of decomposition. So yeah, in general, it's not true. Okay, so oh, maybe it is. Sorry. So this guy, 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 5, 5 becomes 4, 4 becomes 3, 3 becomes 1. Okay, in a cyclone Ronda notation, we can call this fermion non-decomposable fermion. Okay, because we cannot even do this in E identity fermion. Yeah, we can decompose it to 5 cyclones. Okay, 1 becomes 1, 2 becomes 2, 3 becomes 3, 4 becomes 4, 5 becomes 5. Okay, or just nothing, because this 3 becomes 3, we many times we omit it, you know. Yeah, E, okay, like 1, number 1, you know, multiply by 1, or it becomes same thing, right? You add 0, it becomes same thing, right? Yeah, it's like that. Okay, so identity function. Okay, like y is equal to x. Okay, so um I guess we can generalize that if uh, one hypothesis is this: if this particular fermion is non-decomposable, a hypothesis is that its reflection is also non-decomposable. Okay, that would be our guess. That would be our guess. Okay. Proof? Well, I'll let you do it. Okay. Or disproof. Okay, this is our conjecture. It could be true. It could be false. Okay. If fermion is non-decomposable, then so is its reflection, reverse. Probably it is true. That would be my guess. Okay, so we just picked this random thing and conjecture by one example. Okay, conjecture by one. It's not proof by one example, but conjecture by one example. Okay. Now, okay, so I gave you assignment. Okay, for some other people. Okay, so, but we gotta move on. All right, we gotta move on. Okay, so we erase this. Maybe I should take a picture of it. Okay, so. So, if pi is non-decomposable, this means minus pi, the reverse, the reflection of that, also is non-decomposable. Okay, yeah, it looks like and, but is this is the Boolean operator. Okay, the Boolean function. Does this belong? It belongs to this set, non-decomposable. Okay. If this is true, one way to prove this guy is this. Okay. What's that term? Counter positive? What? Counter negative or something? Contraposition? Contrapositive. Contrapositive. Contraposition. It's been a while, so. If this is true, if it's too difficult to prove this, yeah, we can always prove its logical equivalent, contrapositive. Okay, so meaning if minor, this is equivalent to logically, okay, logically equivalent to, if minus pi belongs to, if minus pi is decomposable, then probably pi is decomposable too. And that turned out to be true in this particular example. Okay, so you can say minus pi, it doesn't matter, okay, because pi minus pi, they're just reverse of each other, okay, so, okay. So yeah, minus pi is equal to pi, alright, because if you reverse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which is reverse of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you reverse again, then yeah, it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Reverse of reverse is the original, alright? Just like minus is plus, okay? Yeah, here it worked. Is if original fermion is decomposable, so it's reverse. It's you reverse it, it's also decomposable. Okay, so it's a conjecture. I think it is true, but do I want to prove it? No. Okay, I did my job of coming up with nice conjecture. Okay, there was a lot of work. Okay, so I did my job. Proving it or disproving it, it's somebody else's job because I'm not going to do everything. Okay. Why should I do everything? Life is short. I want to enjoy. And did I dance after last episode? Yeah, I did. I did dancing, and it was fun. Just by myself, dancing at home by myself. I did that. Yeah, enjoy it. Live a little, you know. Don't just work and work and work. You have to enjoy sometimes. So yeah, hobby. For me, my hobby, yeah, singing, dancing, okay. Martial arts. Yeah. Okay. So, isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. But if I just look at it directly, it's not that pretty. But this video, this camera, it makes it all pretty over there. I mean, on the screen. Okay. So this camera, laptop camera, is working pretty well. All right. So it looks like pend, like pi p, and that belong to symbol operator looks like E and ND, non-decomposable. Okay, because ND is what complement set of D. Okay, so because negation of pi belong to ND, it means pi does not belong to ND, meaning pi belongs to D. D and ND, they are like the complement to each other in a set theory. Okay, so am I going too fast? Oh well, then you have to catch up. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not going to go back to set theory because come on. Yeah, look up set theory. Okay, complement. Okay, because we have just too many things to do here. Okay, so we're gonna take a break. Okay, and then we'll continue on. All right, because this is like gold mine. Okay, we have to keep mining. Okay, so all right, take a break. Okay, we will be back. Yeah, look up set theory. All right, complement, intersection, union, intersection. Even set difference, all that stuff. Okay, basic stuff. Yeah, look it up. Oh boy. All right. I did some ventilation of the room. So, um, maybe we'll get back to this. Okay. This conjecture, the decomposability, the relationship between decomposability and reflection. Okay. Um, if pi is decomposable, and then so is its reflection. That's our conjecture, okay, hypothesis. Because we made two examples and it worked, okay. It worked in even in the counter positive, okay. So contra positive, okay. So it could be true, it could be false. We don't know, okay. It's just our guess. And to prove it and disprove it, well, I don't think we are quite ready to do that because we don't even have some theorems. We need to build up some basic theorems about these fermions so that, because without any theorem, how can you prove anything? Okay, it's like we are trying to chop down the tree, but we don't have any tool. We are not beaver. We cannot think. Or okay, is it eucalyptus tree or something? Some nice tree, beautiful tree in Southern California when I was living in Los Angeles. Okay, this tree is so soft, and I can chop this tree down with my fingernail. It was a big tree. Maybe it gets very dense and hard inside. I don't know, but this tree was so soft. I've never seen such a tree before. Okay, I can peel off the bark. It's a big tree. Okay, like over this thick, but I can peel off the bark with my fingernail. Maybe some trees we can chop it down with our fingers, but we need what? A saw or chainsaw, typically to chop down a tree, right? Or an axe, because we are not beavers. Beavers, yeah, they can chop down tree with their teeth. But we are not beavers. Are you? Are you a beaver watching this? Huh? I'm not. By the way, I didn't mean to. If you're female, I'm not making fun of you, okay? Because no, it's pure coincidence. Because if you do you know this joke about beaver? Because back in the days, okay, a woman's female reproductive organ, one way to indirectly refer to it is it's beaver. Okay, so I don't know why. Maybe they kind of look beaver. They kind of look the same. I have no idea. Okay, but that's not what I meant. I'm sorry if I made you upset, and if you happen to be a female. Okay, I'm not making fun of you. No, there's nothing funny about you being a woman. I mean, unless you are transgender, yeah, then I can make fun of that. But otherwise, if you're a natural woman, there's nothing funny about that. Uh? Oh boy. What? Are you saying I'm not funny just because I'm a woman? You're a sexist. What? You think I'm funny because I'm a woman? You're a sexist. Okay, so I'm sexist either way. Okay, yeah, call me sexist. Maybe I am sexist. Oh boy. This is what a man becomes of when he's single for a very extended period of time. Yeah, I guess he kind of go crazy like me. Oh boy. Okay. My right hand is getting tired because I'm gonna start using my left hand. All right, so maybe we'll get back to this, okay? Maybe we'll try to prove it, disprove it, but I don't think we are ready because we don't have the tools. We don't have any theorems in this permutation algebra, okay? We are just defining things, naming things, okay? All right. So, reflection, okay? I don't know what happened to my right hand. Comes and goes. Probably the martial art. Whenever I do martial art, I get small injury, okay, but I recover in an hour or so. So, alright. So, what is epsilon? Is reverse of E, okay? What is epsilon? Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or 5, 4, or 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, anything like that, okay? That's epsilon, okay? E, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So you reverse that, then that's epsilon, okay? So, and epsilon, if you do it twice, epsilon squared is equal to E. Meaning, epsilon squared is minus epsilon. Okay? For example, 1, 2, 3, okay? Which is E. Reverse that. Reverse 3, 2, 1. Okay? Meaning 1 becomes 3, 2 becomes 2, 3 becomes 1. Okay? It's just fermion. We are not doing cyclone, okay? Just fermion. Okay? And you do it again. So, you have 3 to 1, okay? That's epsilon. But if you apply epsilon to epsilon itself, that's epsilon squared, okay? It becomes what? 3 becomes 1, 2 becomes 2, 1 becomes 3. Okay? Okay? So in fermion, we are not doing cyclone, okay? Cyclone, yeah, you do it from left to right. Actually ordering doesn't even matter, okay? In cyclone, okay. Um, but the application multiplication between fermions, you have to do the ordering correctly, okay? It's from right to left, just like in Arabic, okay? Because ordering does matter, okay? Because fermion is a function, okay? And also multiplication between fermions is actually composition, function composition, okay? So and F circle G is in general not equal to G circle F, all right? So that's why ordering matters, okay? And but in terms of cyclone, fermion comes first, at the far left, and you can have multiple cyclones, but ordering between cyclones, it doesn't matter at all. Okay, so okay, yeah, all right. Okay. Now let's make one more example to make sure this is correct. We have what one. Now my left hand is hurting. Getting old. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So epsilon would be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? So this kind of fermion is epsilon of order 5. Okay? Now, we'll apply epsilon one more time. Okay? So 5 become 1. Okay? 4 become 2. 3 becomes 3. 2 becomes 4. 1 becomes 5. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, epsilon squared is equal to E. Okay. And which is minus epsilon. Okay. So minus epsilon, which is reverse epsilon, okay, is equal to epsilon squared. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I know. But it's a Alice's Wonderland, okay? This permutation algebra. Okay. Okay? But what if the original fermion is not E? What if it's just pi? Is it generally true? Minus pi is equal to pi squared. Is it generally true? Well, we'll see. Okay. We have what? 2, 3, 1, right? Which is pi. Okay? Okay, well. 1, 2, 3 becoming 2, 3, 1, that's pi, okay? Let's calculate pi squared. 2 becomes 3. 3 becomes 1. 1 becomes 2. Okay? So this guy is pi squared, okay? Now, what is minus pi? Is equal to 1, 3, 2. So they are not equal. Okay. So in general, it's not correct. Okay? All right. You have to make this clear, okay? Minus is just reflection, it's reverse. It's not inverse. Because inverse function, that's totally different thing. Okay? Okay, maybe there's some relationship between inverse and reverse. Again, we are making a lot of conjectures, okay? Because we are building it up like from the ground level. Okay, so and we don't have any theorems. All we can do is actually this can be a theorem, okay? Sure. Okay, this is by definition, okay? All right, let's explore inverse. All right. Should I take a picture of this? Maybe. Probably my cell phone storage is running out. Oh well. Then I'll just do the downloading as usual. Storage. No problem. Okay. Online storage, whatever. Now, we'll do inverse function, okay? Inverse operation. Okay? Oh, my right hand is hurting. So let's say you have there's something in here. Pen poop E. Oh. There. Inverse, okay, inverse is like this. You have what? 2, 3, 1, okay? As fermion, okay? Meaning 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and 3 becomes 1, okay? That's pi fermion. Inverse is that. That's pi to the minus 1, okay? Meaning, you have 1, 2, 3, right? 2 becomes 1. 3 becomes 2. 1 becomes 3. So 3, 1, 2, okay? That's pi inverse. 1, 2, 3 becoming 2, 3, 1. 2, 1. 1, 2, 3 becoming 3, 1, 2. That's pi inverse, okay? Basically, we are reordering this guy. We are reordering. You have 1, 3 as a pair, 3, 2 as a pair, and 2, 1 as a pair, right? We reorder this, okay? And then we flip upside and down. We flip it upside down, okay? So 1, 3, it goes way here, right to the leftmost. And then 2, 1, it goes in the middle. Okay, and 3, 2, it becomes all the way at the end on the rightmost side. And then we flip it over. Okay, that's how you do the inverse of a fermion. Okay? Yeah, 2 becomes 1. Okay, 2 becomes 1. 3 becomes 2. 3 becomes 2. 1 becomes 3. 1 becomes 3. Okay, so we are reordering the pairs in a lexicographical order, like 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, you go all the way to the left. 2 becomes the middle. 3 becomes all the way to the right. Okay, and then you flip it over, upside down. You turn it upside down. Okay, that's the inverse function of fermion pi. Okay, it's a lot, isn't it? Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do this. But now that we are in it, now that I'm kind of getting used to it, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Okay, but before that I was like, oh no, Holy Spirit, no, oh, I'm evil, you know. I don't want light, I want darkness, I want ignorance, because ignorance is bliss. Oh well. But one day I was so bored, so you know what? Let's just do it. Maybe it's God's calling of the Holy Spirit, because Solomon said in Book of Proverbs, hey, wisdom is yelling at you on the street. Knowledge is shouting on the street. What is that street called? Internet. Okay, knowledge is free nowadays. Yeah, this knowledge sharing in the internet is a fantastic thing. Okay, we should take advantage of that. All right, so. Okay. So, as you can see, this is pi 231, and minus pi is what? 132. Minus pi. Let me write it for you. Minus pi is equal to 132. Okay, 132. So minus pi and pi inverse pi, so reverse pi and inverse pi, they are different. Okay, they are not the same. All right, in general. Let's see how it is in this epsilon. Okay, we are kind of interested in epsilon. Okay, so okay. So we were wondering if, in general, is inverse pi same as reverse pi, and we just disproved that possibility by one example. That's all it takes. All it takes to disprove something is some hypothesis is you discover one counterexample. If that's okay, because if this statement is true, it has to be true for every number, mathematical statement. Okay, then it becomes a theorem, right? But if there's one exception or one counterexample, then the entire universe collapses. Okay, I mean the theorem collapses. Okay, it's no longer a theorem. It's failed conjecture. Okay, wrong statement. Okay, so all right. So yeah, disproving something is a lot easier than proving something. Okay, so most of times. All right. So okay, now uh, what's that? Epsilon. Okay, so you have one, two, three, 4, 5, right? I'm using my left hand, so it's a little bit crooked spelling. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this epsilon. How about inverse of epsilon? So this was epsilon, okay? Okay, how about inverse of epsilon? Epsilon to the -1. It's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 become 1. 5 become 1. 4 becomes 2. 3 becomes 3. 2 becomes 4. 1 becomes 5. Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, so that's what I kind of jotted down here. Is this cool? Because in our random example pi, inverse of pi, reverse of pi, they are all three different fermions. Okay, but when it comes to epsilon, strangely enough, epsilon inverse is equal to itself, epsilon. Okay, and previously we discovered that epsilon squared was minus epsilon, right? We discovered that. Okay, and which is equal to E. Okay, And then if you combine these two lines together, it's my note right here. Okay, if you combine these two together, meaning if epsilon squared is equal to epsilon squared, meaning it should be epsilon minus second, like applying inverse epsilon inverse twice, okay? And this should be equal to, yeah, E. Because you have epsilon squared is equal to E, okay? So, okay? And which is also equal to minus epsilon. Alice's Wonderland is bizarre, strange. Brand new world, whole new world. Dun, dun, the whole new world. La 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 la. I intentionally sing those high-pitched women's songs because I want to preserve my high-pitched voice, okay? Because if I don't use it, I will lose it. I don't want to lose it, okay? I don't want to lose the ability to sing on a high-pitched voice. So, yeah. So I'm sorry if it kind of freaks you out, but I have to. I have to sing high-pitched voice sometimes, okay? Oh well. So is this true in general in nth order? Yeah, probably. Okay. It is true for 5, but would it be true for some different numbers? Probably. Do I want to prove that? No. I don't want to prove it. Okay? Okay, so we have one more thing here. Because E is equal to E inverse, meaning, I mean epsilon. Epsilon is equal to epsilon inverse. So this is equal to reverse inverse epsilon is equal to E. Okay, so because epsilon is same as epsilon inverse. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Now, I'm wondering, let's say you have pi, okay? Your pi, let's say minus pi multiplied by another parameter, we call it phi, okay? Is this equal to minus phi multiplied by pi? Is this equal? We don't know. Okay, so we'll make some random example of that, and we'll see if it's true or not. Okay, so it's a hypothesis, it's a question. Okay, we don't know yet. It's not even hypothesis or conjecture because we are just throwing it out there. Is it true or not true? We are just asking. Okay, it's not that we think it is true. It's just that we want to see whether it's true or not because I have no idea whether it's true or not. Okay, so again, we're dealing with fermion and not cyclone. Okay, so you have to read this multiplication from right to left, just like Arabic, because it's a composition of a function. Okay, ordering matters. All right, so let's take a nice picture of this, and we'll take a break and we'll continue. Okay. Uh, Now we can erase this, okay, because we're done with it. Let's take a break, right? So we can erase this. I'm very glad I can erase this because uh, it's been sitting there for too long. All right, so okay, we'll take a break, okay? break time is not over yet, okay? So just continue to relax. Saturday evening. Okay, folks. We'll take a brief break from mathematics and we'll do some martial arts. Okay. So sometimes some you may find yourself in a situation where there's some criminal who come at you. Okay, for whatever reason, right? You have to know martial art, okay? Because hey, people get murdered every day somewhere in the world, in America or wherever you are. Okay, so you have to be able to defend yourself. Martial art, learning martial art is not optional; it's mandatory. Okay, for, because you want to live. Do you want to die? Do you want somebody to kill you? No, right? You don't want somebody to kill you. You want to survive, right? And there are bad people out there. Okay, criminals. Okay, that's why martial art is not some optional thing. No, you have to do it because you want to live, survive, right? So if somebody come at you, you have to do. You can go down, okay, or you can jump. So yeah, there's this wonderful Thai movie about Muay Thai. Yeah, Ong Bak. There's multiple series. The franchise movie. Oh, that guy's fantastic. I forgot his name, but Ong Bak. We call him Mr. Ong Bak. Okay, I had this bootleg version when I was in Afghanistan. Okay, so it was dubbed in French. I know very little French. Okay, où est mon éléphant? Where is my elephant? Okay, yeah, I could understand that much. Où est mon éléphant? Okay, where is my elephant? I could understand that much. Okay, where's my elephant? Okay, so yeah, Muay Thai. You may find yourself in a bathroom or wherever. Okay, somebody come at you, right, or in an elevator, whatever, right? And do you like Jackie Chan movie? I love Jackie Chan movies. Okay, so you use your surrounding to your advantage. You step on a chair and then jump. Okay. Well, you have wall, right? Yeah, you can step on wall and then jump. Okay. Close quarter, no problem. You use your elbow and your knee. Okay. You can use your elbow like. I'm gonna take off this jacket now. Elbow. I show you how in a close quarter, like in a bathroom stall or elevator or whatever, wherever. Okay, very close quarter kind of fighting. Okay, yeah, you can because punch is that's punching or kicking, right? Kicking with your foot like this, you know. That's when your opponent is kind of far away. Okay, but when your opponent is very close, you can do headbutt. You can do many ways of doing this elbow punch. Okay, why don't I take this behind so that I can show you nice and close. Okay. So yeah, elbow. I show you elbow punch. Okay. There's several different ways. It depends on where your enemy is. What if your enemy is behind you? Then you can do this, right? Or with both. Okay. Like this. What if your enemy is right, like over there? Yeah. Or this. Okay. What if your enemy is on the front? You can do this. Or you can jump and this. Okay. You have to use this power of jumping. Okay. If somebody come at you, or okay. Okay. You have to make yourself bigger than that enemy by jumping, or you have to make yourself smaller than your enemy by going down and punch his crotch or crotch, okay, or neck like dragon style or leopard style or snake style neck, okay. Or you can do this. Ah! This guy's gone, okay. Swing, chin, okay. Knock his chin out, or like this, okay. Ah! Like, yeah, there's so many things you can do. Knee, okay. Knee alone, you can do multiple different ways, okay. Yeah, it's for the crotch, right? You can do this, okay, or this. You can block somebody's kicking with, like, you can kind of deflect it like that, okay. You have to know this, okay. I'm telling you, you have to know how to fight, okay. So how to defend yourself, okay, because there are bad people out there, all right. So okay, you don't want to be a victim of a crime, okay. So especially when you're a woman, you have to know martial arts, because if you're a woman, then because you don't want to be raped, okay. I'm a guy, so nobody's gonna rape me, okay. And but if you're a woman, yeah, you have this extra risk. And also, I'm a poor man, so nobody's gonna rob me, because if they steal my credit card, they'll probably take on my debt. They will have to pay my debt, so they'll be stealing my debt. Ah? Oh yeah, please steal my credit card, because you're gonna pay my debt. I got no money in my card. Maybe negative money, debt. Uh. Yeah, nobody gonna attack me, because I'm not a girl, and so nobody wanna rape me, and I'm poor, so there's nothing to steal from me. Okay, I got nothing. All right, so yeah, being poor, man, has its benefit. Okay, so okay, and what else? I think that's about it. Why don't we just get back to this? Huh? Alright. Turn back on the heater and okay. Put back on my glasses and bringing back the whiteboard. By the way, yeah, criminals, we say criminals just for the ease of saying it, but they're just people, okay? They're just sick people possessed by criminalism. Just like gay people. We call them gay people, but no, just people possessed by gayism, okay? All different kinds of evil ideologies like criminalism, gayism, marijuanaism, tattoo piercism. It's just some of those fungus among us, okay, monsters among us, okay, these ideologies, evil ideologies that predate, that feed on people. Yeah, ideologies, they eat people, okay, so that we are their food. Okay, so that's what ideology is. Okay, so um, they're higher than us. Okay, and ideology can be good ideology, like Holy Spirit knowledge. Okay, so yeah, they eat us too. It's either you serve God. Well, there's God. Under God, there's devil and angel. Okay, God created them both. Both devil and angel, they obey God. God created both Holy Spirit and evil spirit. Okay, so you whether you accept this or not, it's up to you. But that's our position in humanology. Okay, so God is not always benign entity. Okay, he is more evil than the Satan, the devil himself. That's why he was able to create the devil. It's all his idea, God's idea. We don't create anything. Anything in the world, in the universe, is created by God and God only. Okay, so he did create devil. Okay, snake. Yeah, I'm not making this up. It's all in the Bible. I'm just telling you what Bible says. Somewhere in Isaiah, and yeah, God created all the evils, and also in the book of Genesis, yeah, He created evil snake. What do you think? Snake, this animal, created Satan? No. They're just saying, oh yeah, there's this angel who rebelled against God and came down to. Not really. If angel ever rebelled against God, it's because God wanted that angel to rebel against him. Why? Because God is all knowing. God can see the future. Why? Because He's the one who wrote history of the universe. This one and only single writer of history of the universe is God. Okay, if angel rebelled against God and became devil, it's because God wanted that angel to rebel against him and become a devil. Okay, so there's no such a thing as free will, freedom. No, it's already all predetermined. Okay, so that's humanological position. All right, so okay, so let's just get back to this, shall we? Okay. All right. Well, we will just make some examples. Okay. We had enough fun with epsilon, so we move on. And here we don't really need to use 5. We just use order 3. Okay. Let's say 1, 2, 3 become something like 2, 3, 1. Okay. Let's say this is pi. Okay. Minus pi is equal to, you just reverse that, 1, 3, 2. Okay, 1, 3, 2. So we have from 1 to 3 becoming 1, 3, 2. That's minus pi. Okay. Now, how about phi? We'll define phi as 1, 2, 3 becoming 3, 1, 2. Okay? Minus 5 is 1, 2, 3 becoming 2, 1, 3. Okay? 2, 1, 3. Okay? They're all different. Phi, pi, minus phi, minus pi, they're all different. And that's good. Okay? Now, this guy is equal to 1, 2, 3. We apply minus pi. Okay? 1 becomes 1. 1, 3, 2. Okay, 1, 3, 2. So that's minus pi. And if we apply phi, 1 becomes 3. Okay, 1 becomes 3. And 3 becomes 2. 2 becomes 1. Okay, so that's phi. So that's this guy. Minus pi and phi. Minus pi times phi. Okay. We are doing polynomial multiplication, which is from, you have to read from right to left. Okay. So that's that. Okay. How about this guy? Okay. Make some room. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay. By applying pi, 2, 3, 1. By applying minus phi, 1 becomes 2. 2 becomes 1. 3 becomes 3. 1 becomes 2. Okay? So they are not the same. 2, 3, 2, 1 and 1, 3, 2. No, they are not the same. So yeah, no, we got it. Okay? We just disproved this hypothesis. They are not equal. Okay? Then is there some other relationship? If they are not exactly equal, maybe it's like what you have 3 to 1. You are shifting to the right, so it's like pulling. So like, is it like, then is it equal to, or like this guy minus 1? Like, you know, shifting to, like pulling, shifting to the right. Then is phi minus pi minus 1, is this equal to minus phi pi? Maybe, maybe not, we don't know. Okay? And do we care? Not now. I'm just demonstrating to you like how you discover things in mathematics or in science in general. It's like a child playing Lego. Okay. I'm not going to even take a picture of this because this hypothesis failed. Okay, so there's no need to take a picture of this. Okay, because it's a wrong equation. You know. Yeah, it's like child playing with Lego. Okay, that's how science, mathematics, discovery, invention, yeah. You spend time with it. All right. And it's something constructive, don't you think? It's just like playing video game, except playing video game, I mean, if you're a child, I used to play Nintendo, Famicom, whatever, okay? Some computer video games back in the days, in 1980s. But I grew out of it, okay? So if you're an adult and still play video games, this is more like adult activity, like mathematics, okay? Because it may lead to something very cool, okay? All right, so that'd be my recommendation to you, okay? Instead of playing video game, if you're an adult, yeah, physics, mathematics, learning new foreign language, that kind of stuff. I think that's more adult-like lifestyle, okay? So because you wanna grow up, right? You don't wanna be retarded, okay? You need to grow up, right? If you're an adult, okay? So okay, and let's switch out some boards, okay? Because I wrote out of stuff over back there regarding this fermions. Okay, so let's switch out some boards and this entire thing can be erased, okay? Because yeah, we made some hypothesis. It failed, but still it has some didactic, pedagogical, instructional, educational value. Trial and error, okay? To discover something. That's what it takes. Okay? You just have to play with it, right? Just like a child playing with Lego, okay? As I grew up, I let go of Lego, okay? I couldn't resist the pun, the rhyming. I let go of Lego, okay? As I grew up, I grew out of it. So, all right. What do we have here? What do we have here? It's kind of clean, nice brand new board. I think this board is maybe the newest board I have. What do we have here? Okay, okay. Epsilon inverse. What was epsilon inverse? It was itself, right? So this is epsilon, so 4 becomes 1, 4 becomes 1, 3 becomes 2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because epsilon is very kind of symmetric, so epsilon inverse is epsilon itself. And epsilon squared is you reverse and reverse again, then it becomes itself. I mean, the original, right? So yeah, so that's that. Okay, here we have something interesting. Uh, we have pi is equal to pi inverse. Because if pi is such that you are just switching 3 and 4, right? Then 4 becomes 3 becomes 4 and 4 becomes 3. You inverse that, yeah, 4 becomes 3, 3 becomes 4, okay. Well, that's neat. So it's a cyclone of length 2, okay, you just swap of two numbers. Then, yeah, it's pi and pi inverse is the same, okay. Okay, let's take a look at this guy. Okay, this all the other stuff is something already we discussed in the other board. Okay, so let's examine whether so we have parameon like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And let's say we apply a cyclone of order length 3. Okay, 1, 2 becomes 3, 3 becomes 4, and 4 becomes 2. Okay, so it's a simple cyclone. Okay, cyclone notation. Okay, two line parameter notation and one line parameter notation and cyclone notation. Okay, so say this is pi. Okay, and let's do the inverse. Pi inverse. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, pi inverse will be 1 become 1, 3 becomes 2, 4 becomes 3, 2 becomes 4. Okay, so here you have 3 becomes 4, 4 becomes 2, and 2 becomes 3. 3 becomes 4, 4 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3. Okay, so and here what we have is 2 becomes 4, and 4 becomes 3, and 3 becomes 2. Okay, is this same as that? No. Three, 4, 2. 3, 4, 2. Actually, they are reverse of each other. Okay, so it looks like I think this could be true in general. Okay, so you have two cyclones. Okay, and our conjecture is this cyclone. Okay, cyclone C inverse is equal to reverse of that cyclone. Okay, that would be our conjecture, and I have feeling that it is true. Okay. Okay, so when cyclone length is only 2, then it is true. Why? Because 3, 4 minus 3, 4 is equal to what? 4, 3, right? And which is equal to 3, 4. Okay, because you can only rotate it. When there are only two elements in the cyclone, yeah, reading it backward and rotating them, shifting to the right, shifting to the left, rotating counterclockwise, clockwise is all the same. Because there are only two of them. Okay, but when you have 3 or more elements in a cyclone, reading it backward is not the same as like reversing it. It's not the same as rotating. Okay, so I have a good feeling that this is probably true. Okay, cyclone. All right, so okay. Well, let's see. Okay. Let's see the full length cyclone, okay? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? You have cyclone. 1 becomes 2. No. 1 becomes 4. 4 becomes 3. 2 becomes. 1 becomes 4. And 4 becomes 3. And 3 becomes 2. And 2 becomes 1. Okay? So this is cyclone, okay? Also, fermion, okay? So by cyclone, what I mean is it's a cyclic kind of fermion, all right? Here you have local cyclone, okay? Like 2, 3, 4, that kind of hanging out with each other, right? Excluding 1. So poor guys. So let's be inclusive, okay? So let's everybody just get along and hang out together, okay? Let's count out this small guy, oddball. Let's just be nice, okay? So, alright, it's full-fledged cyclone, okay? That includes, it's a cycle 1, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, okay? And we're gonna calculate. So that's cyclone, okay? Full length cyclone, okay? C inverse is equal to 4 becomes 1. 1 becomes 2. 2 becomes 3. 3 becomes 4. Okay? How about inverse of this cycle? I mean reverse. Sorry. Reverse of this cyclone is equal to 3, 2, 1, 4. Okay? 3, 2, 1, 4. Is this same as this guy? Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. No, I don't think so, because here you have smaller cycle, like 3 to 1. Here you have full-fledged cycle, I think. 1, okay, so 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, 3 becomes 4, 4 becomes 1. Okay, so, and the relationship between C and C inverse is 2. Is there any relationship between C and C inverse? Well, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. We can rotate. I mean, if we kind of rotate it, okay, although it does not preserve the equality. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of. And here you have what? 2, 3, 4. And here you have 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay, okay. you have to push once. Here, how many times are you pushing? You're pushing twice. Okay. Yeah. Maybe there is a pattern somewhere. Okay. But maybe there's a relationship. Well, maybe there's not. Okay. But here we have some counter example. Okay. So we keep on failing. Okay. We are. Ah, boy. Maybe I should go back to the studying the abstract algebra and group theory and whatnot. Okay. Because I'm just hitting the brick wall again and again. I mean, yeah. I mean, one hypothesis could be you here C minus 1 is equal to um, C. You're pushing it twice, okay? So plus 2. Here you have pi minus 1. We are just looking at this three of them, okay? Let's say d minus 1 is equal to this guy and this guy, okay? This guy and this guy, okay? So d minus 1 is equal to well, we just say pi, okay? Pi minus 1 is equal to pi plus 2, okay? Perhaps this is in general correct, okay? Because we made two examples and it is true, okay? So we'll just make some more examples, okay, to see if it's our conjecture, okay? So when pi is fully cyclic, okay, so we'll say a fermion is fully cyclic if it is non-decomposable, okay. A fermion is is fully cyclic, meaning like this, okay. You cannot decompose into individual cyclones, smaller cyclones, because a fermion is fully cyclic. Okay, it's 1 become 4, 4 become 3, 3 become 2, 2 become 1. Okay, there is no individual swap islands or smaller cycles. It's a fully cyclic kind of fermion. Maybe that's what they call cyclic group. I'm not sure, because I don't know much about group theory. Okay. Maybe that's what they mean by cyclic group. I don't know, but we call this fermion cyclic fermion. Okay. If it is fully cyclic. Okay. This guy here is like 1 become 1 and 2 become 3, 3 become 4, 4 become 2. It's locally cyclic. Here you have global cycle. Here you are leaving out 1. Okay. Or you can add 5 and 1 become 5, 5 become 1. You have two separate cyclones, 1, 5 and 2, 3, 4. Okay. But or here you have just one cycling to itself, like me, lonely guy, lonely island. Okay. And 2, 3, 4, yeah, they just play with each other. Okay, hang out with each other. They exclude me. They don't like me. Okay. So there's this division, right? Decomposition. 1 and what as one group, and 3, 4, 2 as the other group, the other cyclone. Okay, so But here it's full cyclone. Okay, so there's no division. It's like everybody's getting along with each other. Okay, so yeah, we call it cyclic fermion. Okay. If fermion is fully cyclic, then this may be true. It's our conjecture. Okay, we're gonna take a break. It's getting too hot, and we'll either prove it or disprove it. Okay, so not sure if this is correct. Okay, but we have two examples, and that satisfies this equation. So we'll do more examples and see. We'll do fermion, fifth order fermion, and we'll see if it is true. Okay. Okay. We'll be back. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna wash my hands. Guess what? It's been 2 hours and I didn't drink. Okay, because I didn't feel like drinking too much. Perhaps I'm becoming a better person. Okay. I don't want to drink too much. Okay. Let's make an example, okay? I'm going to leave this equation, this hypothesis, alright? When fermion is fully cyclic, then is this true? We don't know. We just have to keep working on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1 become 3, and 3 becomes 5. 5 becomes 4. 4 becomes 2, and 2 becomes 1. Is 1 becomes 3. 3 becomes 5. 5 becomes 4. 4 becomes 2, and 2 becomes 1. Okay, so the cyclone notation. Okay, this is a fermion notation, but cyclone notation is 1 becomes 3, 3 becomes 5, 5 becomes 4, 4 becomes 2, and 2 becomes 1. Okay, you see this fermion and this cyclone, they are not equal. They are two totally different things. That's why we need cyclone notation when a fermion is fully cyclic. Okay, we need this dovetail notation. Okay, otherwise it gets too confusing. All right, so this is cyclone. Well, wait a minute. It's fermion here, and this guy is a cyclone. Okay, so fermion. Okay, now let's calculate inverse. Pi minus 1. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pi inverse. Okay, 3 becomes 1. 1 becomes 2. 5 becomes 3. 2 becomes 4. 4 becomes 5. Is this fully cyclic? Is inverse of a cyclic fermion. Is it also cyclic? 1 become 2, 2 become 4, 4 become 5, 5 becomes 3, 3 become 1. Okay. Looks like it. Probably there is some theorem about this. If a fermion is cyclic, its inverse is also fully cyclic. If a fermion is a cyclone, a fully cyclic, non-decomposable fermion, that its inverse is also cyclic. Probably in group theory, Galois theory, Abel theory, probably they have something like this kind of theorem written in different language. Okay, probably. Okay. I just didn't like the way they formulated it, so that's why I'm kind of reinventing the wheel with different language, so to speak. Okay, so all right. Okay, so this fermion is equal to cyclone. 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 5, 5 becomes 3, and 3 becomes 1. Okay? Okay? Now, let's look at this guy. Is it shifting? We can compare these two cyclones, and we can compare these two fermions. Okay, fermion to fermion. Okay, so 31524. 32415. So yeah, in fermion, yeah, it's not, the relationship between the two fermions is not shifting. Okay. How about two cyclones? You have 13542, 13542. Well, it's kind of a mirror reflection of that. So it's not shifting, it's more like reflection to each other. Okay, well, so yeah, this is not true. Uh yeah, that is not true. Okay, so our hypothesis failed yet again. All right, so well, we tried. I did. You didn't fail. I did. I failed. Okay, so not exactly. It's not a failure. I wouldn't characterize it as failure. It's just trial and error, learning experience. Okay, so we can scrap this, and I have final third whiteboard back there. Let's bring it out. Let's see if we can glean from it, from our past endeavor. Okay, so this is third whiteboard in store, and let's see. Ah. Ah. There really isn't anything new here. Okay, so I think we can just erase everything. Okay, so because this is nothing new. We already talked about this. We went over this already. Okay, so we can just erase the whole thing. We don't even need to take a picture of any of this. It's redundant. Okay. Probably I go back to YouTube and keep watching those abstract algebra because I really liked it. Okay, so yeah, this is good preliminary to understand group theory, I guess. Kind of because yeah, we are talking different languages, but concept pretty much there are a lot of intersection conceptually. So because if you know one foreign language, it gets easier to learn another foreign language. Okay, because you start to see some patterns like Spanish, Italian, French, Portuguese. They're kind of similar to each other, you know. Romance language, right? Okay, so yeah. Now what? I don't know. I guess we can take a break. Perhaps this permutation theory, fermion, we can just leave it, okay? Because we spent enough time with that and we learned a lot. It was fun, and we can talk about something else like economics, maybe, okay? Or we can talk about linguistics, okay? We have humanological linguistics, right? Maybe we'll keep doing that just for a while, okay? Because it's something very cool. And maybe we apply permutation algebra to linguistics, okay? Yeah, okay? Let's do that, all right? Okay, we have like 50 minutes left, and we may just continue. Okay, so but let's take a break. Okay. So. I gotta grab my glasses. I'm gonna turn on the heater, and we have nice clean whiteboard, clean slate. So let's take a break from permutation theory a little bit. Okay, we probably get back to that. Okay, because it's very still interesting. We didn't quite lose interest yet, but I'm gonna drink a little. Okay, so if you don't mind, huh? All right. I did enough alcohol fasting, so fast or feast. Feast and fast. Ah. Um. You know, I was kind of like snobbish when I just brushed off, oh, we're not going to go back to basics of set theory, but actually we will. Okay? Because I don't quite trust you trying to catch up with what we do here on your own time, so, I don't quite trust that you would do that. So we'll do it here, okay? Because not that I'm too nice, but that we do some formal logic, okay? Because I looked up this contrapositive, and it kind of got me interested in that. Okay, so this is okay, it's off from the Wikipedia. What do they call this? Proposition? I don't know. Conditional statement. Inference. Yeah, conditional statement, okay. What this means is this. Oh, P is a subset of Q, okay? Like P in what Venn diagram, okay, that's P, set P, and this is Q. Set. Yeah, so I told you, yeah, I will not be snobbish and just brush it off. We do some set theory, okay? So because it's important, okay? So P is a subset of Q. That's what this means, okay? So if X belongs to P, then X also belongs to Q because P is smaller. It's kind of like this, okay? In algebra, inequality. P is smaller than Q. Q is a lot bigger than. It includes P, okay? And what is negation of that? It means P does not belong to Q, which means you have Q, right? Then there's P. There exists an element that this guy, we call it Y. Y belongs to P, but Y belongs to Q complement or minus Q, okay? Q complement, meaning Y does not belong to Q, okay? It belongs to this Q complement, okay? So am I confusing you? You have universal set of everything, and you have Q, right? Q, okay, Q set, okay? Everything outside, we call it minus Q or Q complement, okay? Everything outside of Q, okay? Like, it's dualism, okay? There's me and everybody else. So everybody else, like you, that's I complement or minus I. Everybody who's not me, okay? It's that concept. America has boundary, okay? Border. So there are Americans and everybody else, non-Americans, foreigners. Okay, so that's the concept of complement. Okay, set theory. All right. So just wanted to show you how beautiful back there it is. Okay. That's it. All right. I don't think there's anything more to say about this. Okay, so I just wanted to see what the negation looked like. Okay, so yeah, it's all in Wikipedia. Okay, I was looking at contraposition, contrapositive. Okay, and there was this conditional statement and negation of that and inverse, converse, blah blah blah. Okay, so it was very cool. Okay, so that's that theory. Okay, so we get back to Permian. Okay, because it still intrigues me. Okay, so it's like this. All right, so oh, you cannot quite see it, huh? How about this? Oh, it's a lot better. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if the only thing that changes is 5 and 4, okay, so this is two-line notation, fermion notation, and you have one-line fermion notation, and then you have cyclone notation, okay, 5, 4, which is equal to 4, 4, 5, meaning cyclone notation is totally different from fermion notation, okay? It means you're switching 5 and 4. 4 becomes 5 here. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing? Sure, yeah, that's fine. 5 become 4. 4 become 5, okay? So cyclone notation, all right? So okay. What if 3 become 4, 4 become 5, 5 become 3? Then you have 3 become 4, 4 become 5, 5 become 3, and, okay. All right, so in cyclone notation, you can shift things around, okay? So 4, 3, 5, you can rotate it, and this is also same as 5 become 3, 3 become 4, 3 become, okay, 5 becomes 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, okay? Yeah, you can cycle it. They're all the same thing, because cyclone notation, it means 5 becomes 3, 3 becomes 4, 4 becomes 5, okay? Yeah, it's all the same thing. But in terms of fermion notation, there's only one fermion notation for that. Okay. What if it is cyclic fermion? Okay, let's do it. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do 4. Okay, so 1 becomes 3, and 3 becomes 2, and 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 1. Okay. 1 becomes 3, 3 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 1. Okay. So there's only one fermion notation, but cyclone notation is this: 1 becomes 3, 3 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 1. But this is same as there are 4 of them. Okay. If you start from 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 1, 1 becomes 3, and 3 becomes 2. This same as if you start from 3, 3 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 1, 1 becomes 3. One more. Start from 4, 4 becomes 1, 1 becomes 3, 3 becomes 2, and 2 becomes 4. Okay? As you can see, from here to here, let's just focus on this first 4 of them. Okay? Sorry about all this messy background, this ghost of past knowledge still hanging on us and interfering with us. This unerased, partially erased ghost knowledge that become a zombie, evil demon that's hindering us, obstacling us. Okay. All right. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And you shift it to the left. It becomes 3, 2, 4, 1. You shift it one more time. 2, 4, 1, 3. 2, 4, 1, 3. Okay. You shift it one more time. 4, 1, 3, 2. 4, 1, 3, 2. Okay. So cycle. Okay. Or you can shift to the right. If you shift it to the right, then we become 4, 1, 3, 2, which is right here. 4, 1, 3, 2. Shift it to the right. 2, 4, 1, 3. Right here. 2, 4, 1, 3. Shift to the right one more time. 3, 2, 4, 1. Okay. So it's a cyclic. That's why we call it cyclone. Okay. They're all equal. In order to prevent confusion between fermion notation and cyclone notation, in cyclone notation, we repeat, we dovetail the very first element here. 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, dovetail notation, okay, of cyclone. Okay, so yeah. But you have only all these 4 cyclones, they are equal, but you have only one fermion notation. There's 3, 4, 2, 1, which is just one line, which is same as this 2-line fermion notation. 1 becomes 3, 2 becomes 4, 3 becomes 2, 4 becomes 1. Okay. All right. So that's that. And let's do linguistics. All right. So because we did spend enough time with what, physics, economics, okay, but so far we didn't really talk about linguistics. Okay, so let's talk about linguistics. Okay, we just use English. I only know English and Korean. That's it. Okay, I'm bilingual. All other languages, I kind of know, but I'm not that good at it. Okay, so I can only speak for English and Korean. Okay. Boy. So Is there any other colors? How about green? Do we have green? Yeah, it's good enough. How about this green? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see both, so good. We discovered that a word. I'm gonna bring this closer. A word is a number, right? Like APPLE, right? A it's already gone. A P P L E. Okay. We can define multiple operation on this string. Okay. When we talked about this permutation algebra, we said that APPLE plus 1 is equal to, we are pushing it, okay? PPLEA. Okay? Now, APPLE minus 1 is pulling or rotating to the right, okay? EAPPL, okay? E-pull, okay? If we push to the left, like plus 1 is plea. We are doing anagram, okay? Word game, child's game, okay? Why? Because we are bored. It's kind of like our video game, kind of. You can see this as some kind of encryption algorithm, okay? But probably it's not a very good encryption algorithm, okay? A better encryption algorithm would be bitwise addition, okay? So we call that bitwise addition plus circle, okay? APPLE plus circle 1 is equal to what? B, Q, Q, M, D. Begumd. Begumd. No. A, B, C, D, E, F. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. F. Begumph. Begumph. Okay, that's apple plus circle 1, okay? We just read this as bitwise plus, or just plus plus, okay? We follow the convention from permutation algebra, alright? If it's plus 1, then it's left shift 1. Plus 2, yeah, left shift 2. Shift, shift, okay? Minus 1 is pulling, plus pushing, okay? Minus pulling. Yeah, we are following the convention from our good old friend, stress vector, you know, radial vector kind of. Okay. How, just to complete the picture, how about apple, APPLE, minus 1. I give you like 5 seconds, okay? So. You have alphabet system A through Z, right? So it wraps around, it's circular, okay? In this permutation algebra. We are still in permutation algebra, by the way, okay? We are just switching from base 10 system to base 26 system. English alphabet, okay, so. Minus 1, yeah, it wraps around, okay? Z, O-P, okay. Z-O-O-L-M-N. What is the thing before L? L-M-N. O-P-Q-R-S A-B-C-D-E-F-G-H-I-J-K-K. A-B-C-D-E. Zucht. Zucht. Okay, that's apple minus minus one. Okay, so. Huh? Zucht. Yipo. Pli. Bugum. We're just bored, okay? That's why we're just playing with words. I'm gonna take a picture of this, okay? So now I'm getting hot, so I'm gonna turn off the heater and. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. This chair, this wooden chair is from Walmart, so probably it's not gonna last very long. They Walmart has good chairs, but it's I buy the cheapest one, so. Okay. Yeah, it was so boring back there. You know the what the when were doing this permutation algebra with just numbers, but now we are using English, which is it's number system. Okay, English, any language is a number system. Okay, it's equivalent to any numbers. It's equivalent to different base number system, radix. Okay, English, yeah, base 26 because there are 26 alphabets. Okay, it's equivalent. It's just number. Okay, so we are talking right in English. We are writing in English. What are we doing? We are writing numbers. Okay, there's different way to look at it, but is it kind of refreshing? Fresh point of view, different point of view. You are talking numbers, okay? Isn't it cool? uh, every time we speak, we are spitting out numbers. One way to look at it. Okay, so I think it's a very cool concept. You're writing a paragraph. What is a paragraph? Two-dimensional, right? It's a matrix. Okay, so you're writing a sentence. It's a one-dimensional vector. You're writing a word. It's a number. It's a scalar. Okay, so that was very cool analogy that we came up with like yesterday. Okay, so okay, now we can erase it. Oh, nice green apple. I love green apple. So fresh. I love green apple. Yummy. Boy. Now, we can do so many things with APP array, okay, Apple. By the way, do you know what Macintosh is? It's a special, I mean, it's one species, subspecies of apple. Macintosh is a kind of apple. Like, you have Macintosh and you have some other kinds of apples. I don't know the name. So I just know Macintosh is one kind of apple. Okay. I'm talking about fruits. I'm not talking about iPhone or anything like that. Because I don't own any Macintosh product. Okay. I don't. Not that I'm against it. It's just that they're expensive. Okay. They're more expensive. I can afford that. Okay. So, but they do make fantastic products. Okay. We're talking about fruit, Apple, not Apple computer company. No, not that's not what we're talking about. Okay. So. Okay. Now Apple multiplied by a cyclone. Okay. 1 and 2 is equal to P-A-P-L-E. Papal. 1 and 2 cyclone notation. 1 become 2. We are switching. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We're just switching it. So apple becomes papal. Huh? We can do a lot more. Okay, so this is like mathematical linguistics. Okay, we are breaking new ground here. Okay, because we love languages. So yeah, we love linguistics. Okay, I mean I don't know too much about linguistics. Okay, but I took one introduction to linguistics class when I was in undergrad. Okay, I liked it. Okay, I got an A in the class. Well, most classes I got an A. My graduating GPA from undergrad was 3.9 out of 4. Okay, so A is 4.0, AB 3.5, B 3.0. Yeah, I got some B, some AB, but mostly my undergrad career is mostly A's. Okay, because I studied very hard. Okay. Now, we can do something else. Okay, A, P, P, L, E, and A, E. What's that? We switch A and E. It becomes E, P, P, L, A. Epla. Ah? Epla. Okay. What are we doing? Yeah, it's cyclone multiplication, just like we did in permutation algebra. Okay. Now we are in the land of promise, the promised land. After long walk and marching in the this dry, scorching desert land with this permutation algebra back there. I have two boards, whiteboards back there. Okay, that's what I'm pointing at. It's over there. Okay, it's back there. In the past, yeah, we walked through, marched through this dry land, desert land in mathematics, permutation algebra. Okay, now we are in the land of promise. Did I foresee that? Foresee this? No. It, you know, it just occurred. I mean, like wind blows, we don't know where it comes from, right? Because we are brainstorming, right? We are just doing mathematics, and in some context, a couple of episodes ago, we start talking about English, which is like a number base 26 radix system. And okay, how about linguistics? Yeah, let's go linguistics. This word is a scalar number, sentence is a vector, paragraph a matrix, a book, yeah, third order tensor. Okay, stuff like that, right? and that was really cool. Okay, so okay, so now one more before we take a break. We have like 5 minutes in this episode, and we'll probably just continue. Okay, as long as my voice lasts. If I need vocal rest, we'll just stop recording. Okay. Okay. APPLE. AZ, meaning A becomes Z and Z become A. Okay, so Zipple. Okay, okay. We are using cyclone notation. Okay, so it doesn't have to be that way because if we define something new, of course we can define something new. Okay, that's what we do. We create. We are very creative people. So, okay, so let's say APPLE multiply by PQ. Now we are doing vertical stuff, meaning P becomes Q, but Q does not become P. It's one way. If we use horizontal, yeah, we are in a skating ice ring, skating ring. Horizontal movement, yeah, very easy, but vertically, yeah, there's only one direction. Okay. So if it's written as vertical, then it's Q does not become P. No, but it's only P becoming Q. Okay, so echo. Okay, we'll take a picture of this. All right. It's just fun, right? Anagram. Child's play. Word game. Okay, so where's my cell phone? Yeah, we'll take a picture of this. Smile, smile. Well, whether linguists like this or not, well, we hope they like it. But if they don't like it, that's fine too. We are having fun. Okay, that's what matters. We are just defining different kinds of operations. Okay, so yeah, we're in the land of promise, land of milk and honey. Isn't it fun? I like this. Sweet green apple. I love green apple. Oh, we'll take a break, okay, and then we'll get back to whatever. Okay, so all right, all right. See you soon. Bye.